If you're a Florida business owner, you will probably have questions should your business be selected for a tax audit by the Florida Department of Revenue. The tax audit process, what it involves, why it happens, and how to navigate it smoothly, can help you feel fully prepared and should ease any concerns you might have. Here is some basic information to get you started. First, let's take a look at why a business might be selected for an audit. While most businesses file their taxes accurately and on time, the Department of Revenue audits a small portion of the state's businesses each year to ensure that they are complying with state and local tax laws. The audit process helps us to educate taxpayers, promote fairness and voluntary compliance across the state, and deter tax evasion. Despite its ominous reputation, an audit isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes, it results in no changes to your tax liability. In other cases, the auditor might simply adjust a credit or make corrections to minor errors, or even determine that your business is due a refund. So, how does the department select businesses for an audit? There are several ways a business could be chosen. The department might use tax data from the Internal Revenue Service or via information sharing programs with other states or agencies. Some businesses may be selected through computer-based processes using a statistical formula or analysis of information reported on their Florida tax returns. Business publications and directories are also sometimes used as sources to identify businesses for audits. There are two main types of audits: desk audits and field audits. A desk audit takes place at one of the department's offices where a business's records are reviewed remotely. A field audit, on the other hand, takes place at the business location, where an auditor will come in, review records, and ask questions about the business's operations. Field audits are typically arranged by appointment, and the auditor will request specific documents such as sales records or financial statements to be reviewed. If your business is selected for an audit, you will receive a Notice of Intent to Audit Books and Records, Form DR 840, from the department. This notice will explain which tax periods and taxes will be reviewed and what records you will need to provide. Some of the common documents requested are federal income tax returns, Florida tax returns, general ledgers, and sales and purchase journals. Remember, you must keep your records for at least 3 years since an audit can extend back that far. If you fail to provide the requested records, the department may estimate your tax liability, which could result in a larger bill. Once the audit is completed, your business will receive a Notice of Intent to make audit changes, Form DR 1215. This notice will summarize the results of the audit and outline any changes. If you agree with the audit findings, you will need to sign the notice and make payment. If you can't pay in full, you can discuss payment options with the auditor. If you disagree with the audit findings, you have 30 days to request a conference to resolve the issue. About 30 days after you receive Form DR 1215, you will get a Notice of Proposed Assessment. This is a final notice that specifies any amount you still owe, requests payment, and gives instructions on how to protest the findings if you disagree. You have 60 days from the date of this notice to file an informal protest, or 120 days to file a formal protest if you don't agree with the audit results. More information about the Florida tax audit process is available on the department's website. A brochure, What to Expect from a Florida Tax Audit, can be downloaded by visiting our Forms and Publications webpage at floridarevenue.com/audit brochure. In addition, tutorials and other educational resources on a variety of tax-related issues can be found at floridarevenue.com/taxes/education. Now that you know what to expect from a Florida tax audit, you will be in a much better position to navigate the process. Remember, the Florida Department of Revenue is here to help you understand your tax responsibilities and rights. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our taxpayer services at 850-488-6800. The Florida Department of Revenue administers the state of Florida's general tax administration, property tax oversight, and child support programs. To learn more about the department, visit floridarevenue.com and find us on X and Instagram at Florida Revenue.